Hello, I'm going to show you that how you can embed Mailchimp account with your Webflow website. So there we have a Webflow website that is called Periwinkle Fox. You can visit this website by just going to this address. So we have three forms on this website. We have a gift card form here, we have a newsletter form, and we have a contact us form on the contact page. So how we can connect these forms with Mailchimp. So let's follow the steps. So this is an article that was published on Webflow University, and you can follow this article. I'll just paste this link in the description, or you can go with me. You can follow the steps that I'm going to show you in this video. Okay, so the few important things here. The first important thing is that I have connected these forms using Webflow logic. So what I have done here is, let's open the newsletter logic first. So once you have created the audience, so the first step is create an audience. So just like you are creating a new table, so that you can start receiving the data in that table. So this is called audience in Mailchimp. So how you can create audience? You can go to audience dashboard, and from here let's go to vContacts, and we have yeah, so there we have create audience. By creating an audience, once you are done with this, just go to sign up forms and select your audience from the list. For example, we are going with a newsletter. Just go to form builder, and you will get a form here. So the important thing is that add exactly those fields that are on your Webflow website. So for example, on my website, for the newsletter, I have only one field, that is email. So just put email and remember this field tag. So for example, if I just, okay, so for the email, the field tag is different, but if I just switch my audience, there you will see that for the name, I have the field tag name, and for the message, I have a field tag message. So we have to remember these field tags other than email. So the field tag for email is different in my case. Once you are done with this, so the next steps are these: setting up the logic flow in Webflow. So that is important. Let's go back to the flows newsletter. So you can just name this trigger, and you can select the form from this drop down. Now let's go to the next step. The next step is that you have to get API token from Mailchimp. So just follow these steps: select API token, header, put authorization inside the header, and from the credentials, just click on create new. And if I show you that how it looks, so this is how it looks. Add credential, and from here just put the API token in this field, just like this. So copy this text and replace this API key with the one you get from the Mailchimp. Okay, just save this information. And this is also important. So for the URL, this is the audience ID. So how you can get this? Go back to your contacts, and I think it's inside the audience dashboard. And from here, let's go to view contacts. Let's go to the settings, audience name and defaults. Yeah, so there it is, audience ID, and there we have the audience ID. So you just have to put the audience ID here, and this URL you can get it from this article. Let me show you from where. Yeah, there we go. So just copy this one, replace the list ID with your audience ID, and this one with the data center. So in my case it is US8, but in this example it is mentioned as US5. So how you can find this? Let's try to figure out that from where we will get to know that what data center name we have to use. I just need to recall that from where I get that name. Let's go to the manage. It's there. So inside the URL, so there we have, I'm logged into my account, and there we have US8. So use the same one inside the link. After this, you just have to put the body here. So you can also find the body text in this article. Just copy this text and put like email. Just click on this start and click on form fields and just click email, because these fields are coming from the form you have connected, right? And just click on run test to complete setup. So this will if you get everything okay, so then you can just publish and you can change the status to get it work. In other case, if you have more fields, for example in this case we have only email address, what about other cases when we have more input fields? So let's go to the gift card and let's see that how it looks. So in this case you just have to put this text as an extra. Don't forget to put this comma here, this is important, and do not put a comma at the end. And you just have to use that field tag that we discussed earlier. So let's go back to the sign up forms. Let's go back to the form builder. So just click on name, and there we have field tag name. Okay, so let's go to the contact, and you can see that I'm using the same field tag here, and I'm syncing it with the name in the form, same with the message. So you can use this text for a form with more than one field other than email address. So this is how you can connect Mailchimp with your Webflow website.